All right, hello, my little beauties, and welcome to After Dark with DC. It's coming up to, just gone past 11:30 at night. And sometimes I like to come on late, say a few words and all of that with the lights low. It's not as dark as it looks, actually, but the lights are facing the other way, and I kind of like it this way. Anyway, I did a version of this video yesterday that turned into a ranting cavalcade of, well, let's just say it was not very graceful. I was swearing like a drunken sailor and all of that. And even though everything I said was perfectly valid, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be that guy. So there shall be no swearing today, none at all. And I thought I'd have a second attempt at this video. So anyway, one of the funny things about life, at least for me, is that some of my best or most important decisions, not some of, all of them, all of the most important decisions I've ever made have been made off of the back of music. A song, a little line, a moment of inspiration from the ether. And that's the reason why I'm so incredibly successful. I'm so outrageously successful because of that. And it kind of happened again. I was listening to the song Bohemian Rhapsody, a song I consider to be one of the greatest songs of all time. A song with all sorts of musicality, and I don't even think anybody really knows entirely what some of it means. But there was a little line in it that spoke to me, folks. I've heard it a gazillion times, but never paid attention. And the line was right at the end, where he goes, "Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here." Like that. Well, not like that. I'm 50 octaves too low and I don't sound like Freddie Mercury. But this was the line, and it spoke to me. And it made me realise that I've just got to get right out of here. And where is here? Well, it's not YouTube, actually. YouTube's kind of cool. I have nothing against YouTube. I enjoy it, actually. But it's the Trongate community. I've just had enough, And we do live in a strange age, do we not? Because it seems that everybody's babbling on about inclusion. Inclusion. Well, today's a special day because today you get to hear somebody babbling on about exclusion, because I'm only really interested in excluding myself from that community. And why? Well, all right, Coco, take it easy. Well, it turns out that you and I, hello to you, Jim, hello to you, good to see you, my friend, good to see you. It turns out that you and I, well, maybe not Jim, an incredibly positive person, but some of you and I are not the same. We're not the same at all. Not at all. And it's the little things. Let me give you an example. Let's imagine that He-Man here decided to start a framework, maybe a PHP framework or a JavaScript framework or something like that, And He-Man puts thousands of hours into that, and, that's that, and that's something that he does, right? I can assure you there is no world and no universe where I go off and build hemansframework.com or launch a discussion forum or some platform for the thing. I'm just not going to do it, Excuse me. Alright, cool. Hello? 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 Hang on, I'm live streaming. Let me just go to the other room. What is it? Okay, thanks, we'll phone you later. Jeez, what a strange thing to call the game in for the night. Thanks. All right, apologies for that. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm not going to go out and say, I'm going to build a discussion forum for the thing that the dude made. I'm just not going to do it, you know. And if He-Man here says, well, I have to tell you, DC, I'm not really into discussion forums anyway. Maybe he thinks that discussion forums attract negative behaviour and confrontation. Maybe he thinks discussion forums are bad for business. Maybe for whatever reason, he's just not into a discussion forum. And if he says to me, hi DC, I'm really not into a discussion forum and I'd rather you never built one, I can assure you there is no world where I go sneaking around the hen house like a backstabbing parasite saying, well, isn't he a dictator? It's just not going to happen. Clearly, ladies and gentlemen, I am an old-fashioned kind of a guy. Clearly, I have a code of conduct that some of you folks do not have. And that's something that's more your problem than it is mine. So anyway, there's Coco wanting back in again. Hello, Coco, you coming in? All right, the door's open. Yeah, I'm feeling popular tonight. So what I've described is precisely and very accurately what happened. And not for the first time. And I've just realised that I can't be bothered with any of this anymore, you know? I can't be bothered. It's probably about time that we had an honest conversation about the Trongate framework. You see, the Trongate framework is not me. It never was. There are plenty of people who have contributed in their own way. They've kept the ship afloat and they've dedicated their time and hours. And they deserve credit and recognition for that. But sometimes there are, let's just say, people whose contributions are in the realms of building stuff, whilst others just have aspirations to be in leadership positions, perhaps because they have an obsession with launching a forum or something like that. Well, I don't really want to be in any leadership position. I'm not interested in participating in some hen house, you know. I think I'm good at building stuff, and that's what I'm going to do, you know. So I had a wonderful, wonderful human being who decided to build a discussion forum without... Now, they didn't launch the thing. but nevertheless pressed forward and built this discussion forum without speaking to me beforehand, without asking me any questions, without telling me about their plans, and without really giving me an opportunity to participate. And it happened a few times. Somebody did it. In fact, it's happened a few times with Discord, where I've had people, is it Discord or Discord? I don't know, Discord. Anyway, I've had people saying to me, hey, I built a Trongate thing on Discord. It's just, do they not see anything uncool about that? Do they not see why that's potentially somewhat uncool? I don't think they do. I think that they think that in their world, that's cool. So my decision is that go for it, hotshot. It's yours. So I've taken down the Trongate help bar. I'm not gonna. We have a forum that's just about ready that I'd built. I'm not gonna launch it or open it. There shall be no forum. I'm not interested in any community shenanigans whatsoever. And by it's actually not as nuclear as it sounds, because all right, Coco, I know you're miserable. Well, I'm really happy, you know? Jeez. Anyway. Anyway, it's really not as bad as it sounds. By taking these things down, I'm kind of creating an opportunity for somebody else to step in. Now, maybe one of those opportunistic, backstabbing parasites will seize the moment and run with it. I hope they do, and I wish them well. I'm not going to challenge them. I'm not going to stop them. If they don't, then the fact of the matter is we find ourselves in need of perhaps a help bar or a discussion forum or something, and I'm sure somebody will run with it. But if that doesn't happen, then what can I tell you? We had a good thing going, but somebody decided it was okay to behave like a power-hungry, backstabbing parasite. I, on the other hand, have a different code of conduct. I am respectful of people's intellectual property. I'm certainly respectful if they say that they're not interested in some idea, and I don't go sneaking around the hen house going, oh, why is he not letting me launch this, that? So launch anything you want. God bless you. God bless you all. And it's funny, you know, Laravel has got Lara casts, and there's no question that that has been good for Laravel. Maybe from all of this, something will emerge for Trongate that's a bit like that, you know? It won't have anything to do with me, but I'm leaving the goal open. We don't have a help bar, we don't have a forum, we don't have anything like that. I am done with the community, but I'm going to continue with this YouTube channel, and I'm going to continue looking after the framework. In fact, I'm going to get started right now. So that's pretty much all I've got for you. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, there's some really nice people in our midst, but a few of you have no clue about things like integrity. And I'm so glad I'm going to have nothing to do with any of them. They do not get a solitary thumbs up from me. I will not oppose them, but I will not endorse them either. Thank you, and have a wonderful day, morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever it is. Bye.